everybody a happy and a safe Halloween. Have a happy Halloween! Happy Halloween!
Yeah, buddy, that comes from our local affiliates, MYC
Small
47 WCTV, coming out of Deerfield, Michigan. I don't even know if that's a real place.
It is actually.
Just making shit up as I go. Saw that old little intro and I was like, oh yeah, man, it's pretty dope. Gotta run that at the beginning. That little girl, she's probably working on her 6th marriage by now.
Right? I'm like, she's a small wonder.
That's right, boy. Welcome back, everybody, to what show is this? Saturday Morning Toy Collector live. Nope, it is double jointed. We'll get into here in a minute. I'll figure it out. Got too many shows. We're gonna say hi to the chat. We're gonna say hey to Andy. Got a softball for you today, buddy. Don't feel too good about getting this one. Hope you're feeling better. Heinrich, good morning. Mark and Smurver, hello. Jesse Marshall's here. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Brian Carr, good morning, Mark. And our newlywed, yep. Look at this guy, new to Mythics, LFG. Curtis, hello all.
Curtis.
This is a pre-recorded episode. I'm just kidding.
Sorry,
Twizzler19, good morning all. Here we go. Captain Firebeard. He hit me up on Instagram this morning and said, you guys going live today? And I was like, yes, sir.
My man. Missed that guy. I can't wait to see him. Couple of weeks, Elijah. We got to see you, buddy. We got to do another Target run like we did last year.
I want to go on. You remember how he had talked about us maybe sneaking off behind the hotel and doing some photography one morning. That would be fun.
That is a good idea right there. Let's do that. My man is an expert at them nature photography shots. Hey,
you're not too bad yourself. I saw the pictures you took with you to the beach.
It was nice, man. I just took a figure and plopped it on the beach, and
there you go. Got it. My buddy Kevin Hamilton's here. Hey, boys. Congrats again, Greg. Such a beautiful, glowing bride. He is there.
Oh, we got to make sure we got to coordinate. Hamilton's, you, me, Flip Flop. We're the Flip Flop trio. So, and we got to start, the toe revolution, the toe evolution.
Exactly.
And
Guesigwe.
Echevarria.
How we doing, buddy? Yeah, no, we're live for everybody but you, sir. Everybody else is getting live. You're getting pre-recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Elijah says, yes, sir. Oh, Curtis says pre-recorded, I'm out. See you.
Deuces. Out.
Yeah, Andy, Elijah is good people, and he's a Goblin fan.
That's an extra point right there. And he's handsome. Dude's just handsome. And that accent, come on, man.
He should be either a model or maybe in the movies. Larry's Geeky World. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, I'm down for it. Yeah.
Let's do
it. All right. I think we've had everybody in the chat. Yeah, we can't the elephant in the room. Sorry, you're not an elephant. I'm just saying. Here's the check this out right here. Look at this. Last weekend, Greg and Reed making it official. Got married in a drive-through. What drive-through was this? Wendy's?
It was a Hot and Now.
A Hot and Now. Yeah, that's how you like it.
That's how I like it. That's right. Absolutely. Guesigwe part of the Flip Flop team. Let's do it, man.
That's right. Let's do it. We're gonna outshine. I want a pair of shoes that look like I'm wearing flip flops. That's got toes on it and a little thing. And then I can.
There you go. Thank you guys for the congrats. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, this was awesome. Yeah, you tied the knot.
It's been 7 days.
Jeff held it down. He did good co-hosting the show. Speaking of Jeff, something else Jeff has done for us. You guys may or may not know that I also do a podcast here at Double Jointed headquarters. Saturday Morning Toy Collector is like what I call the YouTube channel, sort of like think of it as like a network, so that's like the channel, and that's what I do the videos under, the reviews under. But Double Jointed is our official live stream that I do with Greg here, and then we also have a podcast that I do with a local friend of mine named Scott. He is a stand-up comedian, and he is really nice. And Jeff this week got all of our episodes, not just episode 7, but all of them. Uh, Sort of our behind-the-scenes producer got all of them up on the other platforms.
Nice.
So if you listen to Apple Podcast or Google Play or Spotify, wherever you get your podcast, you should be able to find all 7 of our episodes. This past week, we recorded part 2 to episode 7. So episode 8 will be part 2 of play sets and vehicles. Episode 7, part 1 was basically sort of like all of the play sets and vehicles that we had or didn't have as kids in the 80s growing up. And then, because Scott and I are roughly the same age. And then part 2 is all of the play sets and vehicles that are coming out now that we're now that we're older. Speaking of vehicles, I think last week we enabled Curtis to get a Vanguard. He got the Vanguard mystery box. Have you gotten that in yet, Curtis? Did we get a confirmation on which one you received? Sure would like to know.
Yeah, I think he was primering it already.
Man, that's a quick turnaround. I'm glad he got it. Let's see here. Yep. G Mark and Greg, the flip flop trio, absolutely. Let's see here. Chris Gray says he only wears them during the summer.
Yeah, see,
Dave Workin is here. Hey, hey.
What's up, Dave? Dave's got some new shirts for me. They're coming. New to Mythics, same logo that my buddy here, Mark, designed, but it's in a cool purple that's also black light activated.
So that is a great segue.
Yes.
Speaking of shirts and the spooky season, I want to share that our good buddy Rob, El Spooky Zorro, has opened a threadless shop. And right now he has got 2 designs. The design on the left we call the OG El Spooky Zorro. And then the one on the right is a design that I made for him, and I'm calling it the Ghost Fox. And so right now you can go in here and you can click, you can get any of your premium shirts, different colors. I probably shouldn't have set up the white one because, you know, the Zorro goes away. But look at that orange, man. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's
I like
beautiful.
that orange.
A
lot of choice.
Also, check this out. You can do hoodies, pullover hoodies, zip-up hoodies, jackets. You could do a little small emblem on the front. Check that out. Looking beautiful. And then let's back it up here a little bit and let's check out the logo that I designed for him. There it is. Again, like if you want to do a jacket or something, you can get that little symbol there in the front. That's my little version of the Ghost Fox. So head over to El Spooky Zorro. Make sure you put 2 R's in Zorro. .threadless.com and get your El Spooky Zorro shirts today. Rep Rob at Legions Con. He won't be there unfortunately this year, but we can have him there in spirit by wearing his shirt. I've already ordered mine. It's out for delivery, so I can't wait to can't wait to get it. So definitely head over there. Let me actually do this, make it easier for everybody. Let me grab that link and let me throw it in the chat. There it is, elspookyzorro.threadless.com. Get your El Spooky Zorros. And, you know, helping Rob set this store up, I think it's probably time that I set up a store for us and get some designs going.
I agree.
So Andy, what's Andy talking about? I wish I could have seen the look of confusion on you and Jesse had at Target. Greg getting.
Andy asked me to pick up a hairbrush while we're at Legions Con, and I had forgot at Target, so I went later with. I was in the car with Bill Dranowski, Dorklair, Toy Bro, and Blake, and I got like a brush and I think some toothpaste. And Toy Bro's like, I gotta ask. I'm like, it's not for me. This brush is not for me. It's for my buddy, Andy.
Because he doesn't use a brush either.
A
Toy Bro, right?
No,
like a hairbrush.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he doesn't need one either.
But Andy's got some beautiful locks. You know,
the locks,
flowing.
The Rapunzel.
He's got to keep that hair looking tight.
Yeah, absolutely. Brian, yes, we're going to work on it for sure. One more thing, get some more administrivia out of the way. October 19th, our good buddy Steve Mank, Articulated Empire, is going to be set up. This is tomorrow, by the way. If you're in the St. Charles, Missouri area, you're going to get out to QuadCon and see him at the table. And I also know that he recently purchased a pretty large collection of old mythics. Like he bought a whole lot from a dude, and so I know that he's traveling with that. So if you need some older mythic releases, some of the earlier releases, get out to QuadCon tomorrow if that's in your neck of the woods. If that's a yes, it is in Missouri.
Missouri.
Missouri,
That's where
absolutely.
our boy Curtis is too.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's pretty close. I think he said he's 5 minutes down the road from St. Charles.
Nice.
So yeah, let me get here to the man. Do I still have the music playing? I do not. Okay, good, great. Okay, let's get into our segments and watch us some commercials.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay, today's commercials, we're going to take a break from toys for a little bit. We're just going to run some commercials that ran during the 80s, during the Halloween spooky season time, sort of to get us in the mood for the holidays. So these are not necessarily toy related, but I'm sure all of us remember seeing some of these commercials during the month of October when we were little kids.
In the laboratory of Dr. Frankenstein, something incredible was created.
Now I'm gonna pause right here. Does anybody have a guess in the chat at what this commercial is going to advertise? Do you remember this commercial enough to know?
But I don't remember what the product was.
Okay.
I'm gonna say like some kind of fruit snack or fruit roll up or something.
Okay, all right. Let's crank it back. Let's crank it back. And let's see if somebody can guess before it hits. Oh, all I did was turn it down.
Damn it.
In the laboratory of Dr. Frankenstein, something incredible was created. The great taste of pure milk chocolate and delicious peanut butter. Unfortunately, no
It does
one
look
would
like
listen.
David Harbour.
And so the world would have to wait for the
Bad
two great
thing.
tastes that taste great together in Reese's Peanut Butter
No
Cup.
makeup.
No makeup. Yeah, he is giving Elijah says, yeah, David Harbour vibes for sure. Curtis with the 199 super chat. Thank you, sir. Send an update in the chat on the Vanguard. I saw you asking about if anybody had done a disassemble video, like a breakdown, kind of like you do, or how to take one apart. I didn't know. I didn't see an update where you told
Well,
us which
on
one
here,
you got.
He mentioned it on here.
Oh, he mentioned it on here.
Yeah,
Okay,
further
sorry.
back.
Okay.
That's okay.
Which one did he get?
The tan. And then I think he is painting it this morning. He primed it. I think he
Nice.
set on off-world and he's painting it this morning. But we don't know.
Curtis, I got an extra set of stickers. If you need more stickers, let me know. I accidentally ended up with 2 sets of stickers when they shipped me my Vanguard, and I actually did use both sets of stickers. I think I put some more bullet holes and some other things like
I
warning
didn't
signs.
use a
and
lot of
things.
mine. I'm not a big sticker. I think on the tan one, I don't think I put any on.
Yeah. And then Brian Carr says, was it Reese's? Yes, it was. You nailed it. You got
Good
it
job,
before
buddy.
before the reveal, dude. Frankenwieners, Monarch Prime said Reese's peanut butter cups. Absolutely.
Good job.
Jesse Marshall got it too. Reese's.
You guys are good. You guys are sharp, man.
Absolutely. Everybody nailed it. Yeah, that was what was this? Kevin Hamilton says, I like the Family Guy's bit on the creation of Reese's, the peanut butter, and the chocolate truck accident.
I don't think I've seen that.
I haven't either. Yeah, Curtis said, I meant in the chat here. Dang,
Yeah, we got it. We on it. We on it.
All right, we're on it. We got it. I have the tan muddy one. I love it. That's a fantastic vehicle for the price.
Vanguard
And on
is
top of that,
awesome.
$99 for the mystery one and free shipping.
So I didn't even see that. That's a great deal.
Yeah, it's on the mystery box sale. You can get a mystery box Vanguard. I don't know if it's still up and available. It's $99. You have no idea what you're getting. You could get the black or the gray or the muddy gray or the tan or the muddy tan, or you could wind up with the very exclusive pink
Pink would be
bre-
awesome. I would take
breast
that.
cancer awareness. I didn't know that it was such low numbers. I think it was like 1 in 300 were made. I think there was only 300 made. Um, and yeah, whoever in our chat group sent us the video of the guy wanting it, and that's the one he got, and he got very emotional. That was wholesome. Love that. Here's another commercial for you.
This morning, Billy looked like any other boy, but as the moon rose, he turned into a werewolf.
Okay, I'm gonna pause right here. Does anybody know what this is promoting? Was it 1 in 50, Andy? Maybe you're right. Maybe it was like a really super low number.
That is low. I think he's right. Yeah.
Yeah, was it 1 in 50? I couldn't remember. Even 300 sounded like a low number to me, but yeah, maybe 1 in 50 was even. Yeah. Curtis says, I think they're sold out now. Well, I'm glad you got it. Does anybody know what this is promoting? What product are they selling here? Oh, G nailed it.
Wow.
Past color face paint. Not even face paint, past color face paint. My goodness, dude.
This morning, Billy looked like any other boy, but as the moon rose, he turned into a werewolf. He used new Pa's Halloween makeup kits. His friends did too. Look, Mike's a vampire. Amy's a ghost. Pa's makeup is safer than
Amy's a
masks.
whore.
It never blocks vision, and it's hypoallergenic too. So watch your
Little
kids
Betsy's
turn
Ronald
into the
McDonald.
creatures they really are with new Pa's Halloween makeup kits.
I forgot that they made Halloween makeup kits. I only remember them making the Easter egg dye
Right.
for your Easter
Maybe you
eggs.
got to dye your face. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got to dunk it into the colored water.
All righty. Here we go. Here's another one. I love this one. This one's got a Shyamalan twist coming at you at the end.
Oh, okay.
Why so glum, chum? Hi, Louis. Want my trick-or-treat candy? Take some of mine. Wow! Hershey bars, Mr. Goodbar, Kit Kats, Rolos, Whatchamacallit, Reese's, all my favorites. Let's go get some more. Sure. Let me go ask my mom.
Nobody says boo to Hershey's.
He was dead the whole time.
What?
My goodness. Yeah,
Yes.
that is very wholesome. Oil face paint, absolutely. All right, let's get into my favorite segment of the show, what I like to call "This is why we are demonetized." Happens every week. It's okay. I don't mind. But here we go. See if anybody can guess. This one was hard for me to find, even though it would be easy for you to guess. But it
I
was
probably still
hard.
won't get it.
It was hard for me to find.
I'm terrible at these. Make Mark cry. He's always so confident. And I love what's in the college too.
I don't see any guesses in the chat. All right, I see some guesses. We got some real Ghostbusters in the chat.
You guys are good. You guys are good.
All right, maybe if I stop it right there, we won't get demonetized. I'm sure that we will anyway. And then that brings us to yeah, that was real Ghostbusters. You know, I actually thought about putting the fake Ghostbusters, the one that came out, the other cartoon intro in there. just to see if I'd still get demonetized. Maybe YouTube doesn't
No
care
one
about
cares about
that.
that one.
Nobody cares about that one.
Was that one with the flying car?
Yeah, it was the jalopy that actually would turn. Yeah, it was like an old dune
Had
buggy,
like
and it could
wings or something.
turn into. It would have wings that would come out. Yeah. So we actually talked about that quite extensively this week on the podcast, and we were actually. I had to look it up because I did not know which came first. I never knew like. I honestly, in my mind, I always thought that the other Ghostbusters was like a ripoff of this Ghostbusters, but as it turns out, there was an old, like, I'm guessing like 1950s, late 1950s, early 1960s black and white TV show, live action. It was very short lived. I think it only had like 15 episodes. It was called The Ghostbusters. And it was kind of like characters that you later saw in that cartoon. And then later on, Filmation bought the rights to that show for like pennies on the dollar, right? And they made that cartoon series called the Ghostbusters. That's the one with Tracy the gorilla and the jalopy that would change into a flying vehicle. And they did that show for a while. And then when Dan Aykroyd and Ivan Reitman had the idea for like the Ghostbusters movie, I guess they had the idea from that cartoon and from that old show. They went to them and bought the rights, and I think they paid like $600,000 for the rights, and then a portion of the proceeds for the rights to make the Ghostbusters movie. And then when that hit and was like super popular, and they wanted to make a cartoon, when they made the cartoon, off of the movie, they had to call it something different. So they called it the real Ghostbusters. So that it was
Okay.
differentiated. I always thought it was the other way around. I thought real Ghostbusters came out
I did too.
and then like this other like fake, but no, it's the other way around. I had to learn all of that for the podcast. I didn't know. Um, let's see. Oh, was it Andy said it was based off a live action TV show from the 70s. Sorry. I had that had the date. Yeah, yep. And and the gorilla. That's right. Yep. Two main guys from F Troop. That's right. Hey, Terrence is in the chat. Monarch
So
Juggernaut
cheap.
says the show came out in 1975. There you go. And check this out. J. Michael Straczynski writes for the show. He did. I remember seeing several episodes that was
Wow.
written by him for the real Ghostbusters.
That's
Absolutely.
pretty cool. And what's
Let's
up
see
here?
here. Yeah, we got some more people joining the show. I'm glad to see you guys here today.
Hey, Faisal and William.
All right, let's get into the wish list. And another little departure today from toys. The toy catalog page that we're going to be looking at, it's a little more Halloween centric. You would be forgiven if you thought this was the new ad for NECA's Ben Cooper toys, but no, sir. These are the Ben Cooper Halloween costumes from the 80s. I love this. If you can you
too.
just look at the kid for Voltron and Mumra. Like they look like they were like beaten.
I
Like
don't want to be the bad guy.
right before this photo was taken. Look at how they just like, we don't even like this. This
I don't like
sucks."
Voltron.
All right. So you're opening this catalog page up. It's September. And you're like, what do I want to pick? Who do I want to be from Halloween?
Man. My eyes went right to Spider-Man. Always a Spider-Man fan ever since I was a kid. So that's my first choice. And then depending on age, I would go either Superman or He-Man.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you check that out, like Spider-Man's on there twice. Like they didn't even care. They're just like put him on there twice.
I like his different pose here in the top right.
Yeah,
a
little
kind
more
of hip on shoulder and
little little
like a seasoned
little
pro.
business casual. Looks like the G.I. Joe costume's on there twice, so a little variant. He's got the variant.
He's kind of sagging on the
yeah,
he's
man.
kind of droopy.
they don't even name the yellow thing next to G.I. Joe in the bottom corner. Like
I forget what that
that
is.
character seems familiar, like from a cartoon, but they don't even name him. They're
He's
just
like
we
a
don't even
sidekick. I can't
we don't
remember.
even care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pull out a really. I think I would either go Voltron, but I mean, look at they got Mask, dude, that comes with the helmet that looks like Mask. Like I'm
Yeah.
down for that. Like and then Sectars. Like I didn't know Sectars was popular enough to get a costume,
I
but there
know.
it
I've
is.
never seen either one, dude. Never
I'm
seen
gonna have
either
to go
one.
with the Mask. What's the chat say? What's the chat digging? Faisal, greetings from the UK. William Golden's here. Good morning, everybody.
Morning,
Uh,
boys.
Huey Lewis still getting paid for. Did he write that song? Huey Lewis? What's he talking about? What you talking about, Heinrich? Huey Lewis still getting paid. I thought that was what's the guy? What's the guy's name for
Ray
Ghostbusters
Park.
song? Ray Parker Jr. Yeah. Ghost Buggy Jr. Was called GB for short. That was their car. Oh, nice. Ghost Buggy. Yeah, that's really cool.
I think I
I
had
do like the
Superman.
grunt one. Yeah.
I had Superman, and I think I had Darth Vader. And I'm hoping NECA would do that Darth Vader, but that may not happen.
Gwetzke says he had the Spider-Man and the Superman.
Gwesigwe,
Yeah,
you can still wear those, I bet, dude.
my tongue hurts looking at this picture. Absolutely.
That's right. The
Yeah.
sweat, dude. I just sweat with these masks on, but I
Oh
would
yeah.
not take it off.
Did you hear in the commercial for the Paws face paints? It was like these are better than traditional masks because you know they don't block your vision. You know, like they don't want to say, oh yeah, but you also you don't sweat. Yeah, you put these
Right.
masks on, you be sopping wet within a few
Yeah.
minutes.
And there's some friction
Breathing
between
hard.
my thighs and the
That
man,
old rubber.
some friction going on.
Larry said he had Ultra Magnus. That's really cool. Heinrich says Ray Parker sample. I want a new drug. Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that.
lost a huge court case. You know what? I hear it, but I have never heard that story before. That's pretty cool.
Man, we're
Why
learning
did
a
we
lot of
always
stuff,
stick
man.
our tongues through the mouth hole? I don't know, but even at 49 to this day, I still stick my tongue on a 9-volt battery to see if it's
Do
worth
you?
keeping. Yeah, I know it's dangerous, but it's great. I can't not do it. Yeah, it's terrible. I shouldn't do it. Let's see here. What's up next? What's up next?
That Lionel is kind of weird, dude.
Yeah, that is kind of odd.
Kind of strange.
Remember this?
Kind of. I think. I like it though.
These things used to get so dirty because they were
It'd be a
that
fun
kind
thing
of
to have
rubber
in
that stuck to everyththing.
Yeah.
Put your little fingers in there and then just
Yeah,
make
you
prints
drop
of
it
their
on the
face.
carpet and that's it. He's got a beard now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a beard. He's fuzzy.
Bronchitis.
Ugh. I do remember these though. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Monarch Prime says
Wait a
yesterday was
minute.
my birthday, double jointed universe.
Happy birthday,
Hey,
man.
hey, you know what? The 16th was my daughter's birthday.
Mine's Thursday.
Oh, this coming Thursday?
Yeah.
Nice,
Happy
dude.
birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Maddie.
Yeah. I almost forgot. And I can't believe that I almost forgot this. I want to show you guys something.
I thought you were going to do it when Brian said he wanted a t-shirt. I thought you were going to.
I probably should have. That'd have been a really good time. All right. So I'm going to show you guys something that I was sent this week from our good friend Sean.
So excited.
And I've got to preface this. I got to preface this with a little bit of information. So you guys know that Greg and I have for a very long time, have been super fans of Sean over on eBay. Death in Plastics, the action figure armory of his capes. He does some amazing capes. They're very thick, high quality material that have a very nice wire, thick, supportive wire in there. You guys know that we love Sean and we love his products. We've been repping them for a long time. So recently, Sean has graduated from cloaks down to the little small tabards that hang down in the front, the loincloth
And the
piece.
hoods too. He's got
and
hoods
most
also.
recently the hoods. So Sean messaged me and said, "Hey, I'm working on something new for 26. I want to send you and Greg some prototypes of what I'm working on, just to say thank you because you guys have really, been like, I, I think like we've really opened up some people to his store, and to his quality of stuff. I've been telling him, Greg's been telling him, dude, you need a table at Legion's Con, like for
Yes.
real. You'd make bank. He has sent me some stuff that he's working on. These are not up on his show. These are just production samples.
I'm so excited about this.
He is still working on these. So what I would ask, because he had asked, is hold off on bombarding him with requests for these. These are not up on his store yet, but they will be in
You guys ain't ready
26.
for this. You're not ready.
So
And
what
bigging
he's
yourself. And bigging. Sorry.
all right, let
I
me
won't
be again.
interrupt. Go ahead.
So these are some production samples that he sent out. He is going to be doing tunics, just like we see now with the newer Necronomicon stuff. These do not have elastic at the bottom, so these are going to. I do not know how much these are going to cost when they come out, but he's working on the tunics along with some printing technology. So he sent me a green one with a yellow tree. He sent me a blue one with a white like eagle or phoenix design, and then he sent me a black one with a white lion. And I just wanted to show you guys. He sent me one more that is a dark gray with a big red spider, and these
Perfect
are
fit.
just absolutely incredible. What he's continuing to work on is, let me show you. It's the way it connects in the back. What he really wants is he's really trying to get the straps that go over the chest to end underneath the pauldrons so that so it looks seamless from the back. Like, so as you can see, this is how it connects. It's just like a pair of overalls. You take the figure apart at the waist, slide it through, and then slide these over the back. But
Easy.
yeah, it looks fantastic. The front tabard, of course, is
Me
wired.
too, Chris.
These are just incredible. Um, Seriously, like Sean is killing it. So he sent me these, and he was like, yeah, he's like, this is just my way of thanking you. So yeah, he did ask that we just not bombard him with requests currently. He's still working on it and wants to get it perfect. But I mean, to me, I'm not sure how much more perfect we can get. The fit is impeccable. The fit fits right over that new torso so well. It doesn't hinder arm movement like down by the sides at all. Like, I'm impressed with this. You're not
Mm-hmm.
ready.
Not ready. They're not ready.
He also sent me another one as a thank you. He is going to
Boom.
be hopefully in the future able to offer custom printing on these,
Man. Look
which
at
is
that. Look at that.
incredible. Incredible.
Brian, you
And
wanted
so
a
I
shirt.
put
There you go, buddy.
Yeah. So the
Look
first
at
people to
that.
get shirts are going to be some mythic figures, will be the first ones. Just the fact that the detail, the lines and the dots and the arms, and
Perfect.
even the gradient from the light blue down to the purple to the pink
So
is
good.
just absolutely fantastic. So here's the deal. He sent me several of these. And what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be bringing them to Legion's Con. So I'll have some to hand out at Legion's Con. I think Greg and I are going to we're going to put some aside as giveaways for our show. We're going to be doing, as you guys know, we did a live last year at Legion's Con. We're doing it again this year. Although on the schedule it says new to Mythics, because it is going to be a new to Mythics slash double jointed live show. We're trying to line up who our guests are going to be. We have a couple of people that have already committed, so we'll be talking more about that there. But we can't bring our exact experience that we bring here on the live show with the commercials and everything there. So we're probably going to bring some toy commercial trivia is probably what we're going to do, and then some of the winners are going to get their hands on some of these double jointed tunics and tabards prior to them being available to the public. So what he's going to charge for custom printing, I have no idea. I don't know. He doesn't have pricing worked out. We just know that, he's when he sent me these, I immediately FaceTime Greg. I'm like, can we talk? Like, I have got to show
Yes,
you something
I
immediately.
was
This
blown
is
away. I'm in love
insane.
with
It was why I
those.
turned my shirt around backwards today to get the double jointed logo on there. So yeah, dude.
So excited. So
What's
excited.
his
They
what's
fit.
his email again on the package? So here's what I can say. If you want, because he says that he pretty much ignores the emails. He just gets so many. If the best way to contact him, literally, honestly, the best way to contact him is through eBay. Just go to eBay and just message him. The way
Actually,
I
keep it
started a
moving.
conversation with Sean initially was a couple of years ago when I came across his capes. He was doing dual sided capes, two different colors. And I said, hey, you have this blue and you have this gold. Could you put those two together, even though you don't offer one? And he wrote me back immediately and was like, of course I can. I'd be glad to do that. And I was like, well, how much is the price? And he's like, no extra charge. It's the same as like whatever. Just buy any cape that you want. And then in the message, say, I want these two colors put together and I'll make it for you. That's how I met Sean in the first
He's a good
place.
dude.
And I think Greg has done that several times. I think
Yeah,
you've
for sure.
asked for some custom colors put together. So yeah. So let's get back to the chat real quick. I want to talk to you guys about this and see what you think. Oh my God, yeah. Andy says perfect for the Xylurnian Guard and the flock in general. Absolutely. Wicked. Absolutely. Cool for sure. Love that. Love the gray. Yep.
Me too.
Yeah, great
The gray looks
design for
really good.
sure. Um, let's see here. Yeah, actually, this looks terrific. Yep. Sir Peter Parker vibes. That's right. Larry's Geeky World. Yeah, love it. Yeah, absolutely. These are pretty fantastic. Clapping, absolutely. So the pauldrons can still peg in. Yeah, the pauldrons can still peg in. As you can see here, if I can move this out of the way. Yeah, it does not hinder the pauldrons at all. Like they have plenty of room. Here, let me pull this. You can see that, yeah, it sits just to the side of the pauldron. It does not hinder the pauldrons at all. His capes come pre-holed. I don't know if that's the right word. They come with holes already in them and sewn, so that you can put all of your capes underneath the pauldrons. Andy says, I has need. That's right. Gray says these are awesome. Yeah, Gray says I have a few of his capes. Yeah, his capes are incredible. That was the first thing I ever bought. And if you go to his shop right now, you can see his hoods that he has, and they are phenomenal. Like, I
There.
don't have any, but I'm going to be placing an order. So shout out to our buddy Sean for taking care of us. I could not believe he did that. I cannot believe how great they are already looking, and when they're ready in 26, absolutely, absolutely. Buy as many as you can. So, yeah, I should have done that before we did all of our. I totally forgot. There, I was just sitting here and I looked down and I was like, oh yeah, am I going to talk about those? Like, I totally forgot to do so. Okay, let's see. Let me check some notes. Yeah, we got them all of my notes. All right. Let's see here. Let's get back here and let's do our weekly pickups. Lots of pickups. I got so many. Let
You
me
lead
start
the
with
charge. Go for it.
All right, let me start with two that I've already opened and messed around with a little bit, and that is I got in Sad Punisher this week. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I want everybody to look at this. I get it. I understand what everybody is saying. He is sad, right? Like he does look. Yeah, I don't know too many things that this Punisher has to be happy about, but that head sculpt is phenomenal. The face printing tech is
You know who that
beautiful.
is.
Yeah, 100%. Would it have been nicer for him to be angry? Absolutely. I would have much rather him be angry, but that head is fantastic. He just shouldn't be so forlorn and sad. I have a
Right.
custom head coming that I got off of eBay where his hair is kind of messed up. He has the beard. That's kind of the look I want. But overall, I'm absolutely loving this guy. He's fantastic. And then the other thing I got this week that I opened up already was the
Mm,
Transformers Retro Card Minicon Sea
I need
Spray.
that.
Dude, this thing
I
is
need that.
phenomenal. I did some I'm trying a new thing on the channel where I'm doing smaller reviews as well as my regular big long reviews. I did a little miniature review of each one of these guys, and yeah, I'm loving these little mini cons. The two new ones are getting ready to drop, which is Wheelie and Outback. So I'm looking forward to those as well. It'll probably take my Walmart a year to get them, but absolutely loving the deluxe class size of these mini cons. Like that's kind of the only Transformers I'm buying right now.
Yeah, those are cool. Definitely. I'm gonna start doing comics, I think. So I got these picked up from a friend. Pick these up for me. We've got oops, microphone's in the way. Monsters and Transformers, which is written by Robert Kirkman.
Nice.
And I think the mask is going to mask the cartoon, the toy line is going to show up in this. So Optimus is actually pulling the tape out of
I love that.
Soundwave. It's just cool. So check it out, issue 25 of Transformers.
Curtis says if it's based on trivia, then people better get this year because while Andy isn't there because he's cleaning up next year. That's absolutely correct.
That's for sure.
Yeah, Terrence is right. John Bernthal looks like that in most performances. He really does.
Got a point there.
Yeah,
definitely.
His hair does look like a mushroom. Yeah, yeah. Sea Spray is solid, Randall. For
Kind
sure.
of,
he really is.
Jersey Shore-ish.
Yeah, absolutely. When you say you're going to start doing comics, like, what do you mean? Like, just good God Almighty, mute your mic next time. Do you mean like reviewing them or just buying them? Like getting
both
back into them?
actually. Yeah, me and a friend are starting a online toy and comic shop. One of my local friends.
Nice.
And, when it's ready and up, I'll give you guys the link. But we're gonna do like openings of comics, like Blind Bag Comics and stuff. He's a big comic guy, and I'm the toy guy, so we're gonna kind of peanut butter and chocolate together.
Yeah,
and, start doing both. So
that's awesome. I wish I had the time to.
I don't either
to read comics. I wish I do because I love them so much.
I'm surrounded. I've got comics everywhere. I've got all kinds.
But here's the thing: when you draw comics, you have no time to read comics. You know,
yes. Right?
And I heard one time, I think it was Chris Martin, the lead singer of Coldplay, and I think he was on like a talk show one night, like maybe like Jimmy Fallon, and Jimmy Fallon said, "If you've had a bad day and you're in a bad mood, what song do you go home and play and put on?" And Chris said, "I probably wouldn't. I'd probably go home and write one." And that's kind of how I feel about comics, is that I draw them, so it's hard for me to want to sit down and read one. I buy them. I buy Batman comics all the time. Like I'm buying the new Hush series, Hush 2. I'm buying the Gargoyle of Gotham, but I'm buying the different Kryptonian Age, Gotham by Gaslight, Kryptonian Age. Like I'm not reading them. I just buy them and then they're there. I'm like, I'm gonna read that, but then I never get around to reading them because I'm so busy with everything else I do.
Maybe if you want a trip or something, take them with you.
Randall's right. I have no space for comics. That's right. William says he's in on the Energon universe.
Sweet. William, you're the man.
Nice. I don't know if I showed this off last week with Jeff or not. I don't remember if I got it Saturday or if I got it Sunday. But I got this hefty Joker in. which I don't even think I'm going to open. I'm just going to leave this box near my bed in case an intruder comes in so I can whack people with it. It is very heavy.
Solid.
This is a awesome, awesome release. I'm very happy to finally get my hands on that guy.
He looks
Because
good.
I don't have a I don't have a Daredevil on my shelf. I mean,
I was like
Juggernaut, sorry.
I did get processing soon for Daredevil. We were just talking about that the other day.
Me too. From Big Bad Toy Store? Yep,
yeah.
Me too. I'm ready for my Daredevil.
Yeah.
He showed up locally. My friends got him, but I missed out. Yes, that fire is a weapon.
I went to the hardware store this morning. Mark knows why. And for some reason, they had these on clearance, and I don't even know where they're from. I think they're made in Germany, but there's these little action figures that we're selling for like $12.99, but they're on clearance for $3.99. So I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out. But it's made in Germany. It's a German brooder. Is the
this was at your hardware store?
It was at the hardware store. Yeah, they have like a toy section.
Wow.
It's Ace Hardware, but they have all kinds of stuff. They got clothes, they got Yeti stuff, they got toys. So I'm like,
that's wild.
I like imported toys and stuff. It's cool.
That's crazy.
Something different.
I got a surprise package yesterday. I love this when this happens. I'll get a nondescript white box, and I love it. And then I look at the sender, and it's Harbinger. I love that because I'm like, this is crazy. What are they sending me? I did not know if they were sending me what I got or if they were sending me the bases, because they send me stuff usually before it ships, and it lets me know like.
You send it to me.
Yes, absolutely. So I was surprised when I saw this show up late yesterday afternoon, because I did not know they were I did not know they were sending me this. They don't tell me what they're sending me now. They just send me stuff. And so I was very excited to get this in the mail. This is the Varnox, the Unchained. This is the figure that made its debut at the Shanghai, I think it's at Wonderfest or something like that. So this is their new deluxe Barbarian. Comes with different looks, different heads, tons of different weapons. This is definitely a deluxe pack. Some of this is new, some of this is reuse. I'm super excited to get this and review it. I love it. So thank you, Rob and Nikki over there, for making sure that I get these things. I super, super appreciate it. I am your generosity is not lost on me. I consider myself very fortunate and lucky anytime any of my friends send me anything whatsoever.
Yeah, that's
just
awesome.
like Sean. Yeah, so big review for that coming up this week. I'll probably make it my Monday review. So tomorrow, tune in tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow is Sunday. Tune in Monday, and you'll catch a review of that guy.
I got a few of the new wave of Operation Monster Force. Got the Eraser.
Who you got there? Who's that? That's the let's see if I can do. I'll do this with you. I'll do this with you. I have him as well. Let's see how our character choices lined up for our first picks. All right, so I got him as well.
I only got two.
Okay,
I had.
Oh,
two,
I think I know your other one.
Yes,
your other one.
And then I got Halloween Boy, which for some reason I was so excited. I think his neck thing is kind of weird. Everything else I love. I love orange figures. But the neck thing is kind of strange. But I'll check it out. They're different. Their line
Scott,
is
who I do the podcast with, he said, I know who Halloween Boy is because I was at a Comic Con one time, and he goes, and I came across the artist's table and I found an issue of Halloween Boy, and he's like, and this is the artwork that the comic book is drawn. And so apparently they partnered with this artist and brought his original character into their line. This isn't like this character is not a creation of Big Bad Workshop or Fresh Monkey Fiction. He is an existing comic book character. The artwork is amazing. I don't know the artist's name. Is it on here? Dave Baker, but it looks very much like if you guys know what's his name? McLean.
Scotty. No,
I'm not thinking of him, but I'm thinking of McLean. What's the guy who does Headlopper? Like it looks very much like that.
I don't know, but I like this art. It's
Yeah,
cool.
I love this artwork. It's incredible. And I love this character so much. This is a
Yeah.
solid figure. I've
I
already got it. I've
see
already
what's
had a
on.
chance to like open him up and
Oh,
mess
did you?
around with him. Yeah, he's great. I will definitely say for him in particular, he's the only one of the new Monster Force figures that I've opened and played with. Out of the package, his upper biceps felt like when I twisted them, I was going to shear them off.
Oh,
Like that peg was not moving, and I could tell like when I moved the bicep that the peg, like if I had forced it and tried to turn it all the way around, I was just going to screw that arm off until it broke. So I immediately stopped what I was doing. I went and soaked him in hot water, pulled him out, worked all the joints. He works perfectly. So please,
okay.
out of the package, do not
Good
just force any of
advice.
those joints.
Good
Just
advice.
I'll go ahead and finish up the rest of my
I've
Operation
got
Monster
3 more,
Force.
so go ahead.
Oh, perfect. Any more
No,
Operation Monster Force? That was
no,
the only two. All right, I got the Donner Party.
I want that one. Yeah.
This one is incredible. If you guys know the story, there was I believe it's like a true story of the Donner family who went west and then they were never seen again. And I guess they were checked on and all of their bodies were dismembered and strewn all over the place. And they don't know how that happened. And so this guy was found, like in the lore, this guy was found and assembled from their body parts, which is why the singular figure is called the Donner Party. Pretty dope. I love this guy. I love any kind of Frankenstein's creature, and that's exactly what this is. So
Mhm.
loving that. I have two more figures that I picked up. I got this one, which is a mouthful to say, but this is the Delta Red Nightshade unit. It's this one here. But what's cool about this is that this guy can be Declan Van Helsing. He can be a vampire SWAT team member, or he could just be a helmeted soldier. You don't need, like, you can literally make three different figures out of this, three different characters. So I didn't have a Declan Van Helsing, so I went ahead and picked him up. And then I picked up this guy just because he looked like a really cool soldier, and I can mix him in probably with my Valaverse, but this is the Phantom Corps Special Operations Detachment Trooper. Nothing spooky or scary about this guy. He's just a soldier, just
I like
a
that one.
camo soldier. And then I'm all about accessories and kits and things like that. So I got the Delta Red Nocturnal Operations Zombie Defense Loadout, which is this pack right here, and then the Phantom Corps Defense Loadout. This goes with the figure that I just showed. And so it's a lot of accessories and different heads and stuff for that. So I'm excited to start working on those reviews and space them out throughout the rest of the year.
Nice. Yeah, those look good.
Yeah, let me see here. Let me go back into the comments while you're clearly on your phone ordering something.
No,
Let's see
I'd
here.
like to be in the chat with these guys. I
Oh,
just can't do
nice.
it on the computer.
Chris
That's
Johnson says, love Monster Force.
my one complaint about Restream is that I can't comment on
Oh,
the
right.
chat.
Yeah.
I've got to be on.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I know that my Restream contract is up in November, and I will check with StreamYard to see if they're having an annual sale at that time, Black Friday sale, to see if it's, and I may switch over because I have some things I wish I could do differently as well. Andy says, wonder who Outback's Wavemate will be. It's Wheelie. They've already shown it off, and you can pre-order it at Walmart. It's like a deluxe glass wheelie. He's like super articulated and really, really cool. Yeah, the orange does rock. Right. Halloween Boy could easily be made into Lobster Johnson for sure. Halloween Boy was my top pick for that wave. Mine too. He was the first one
Me
that
too.
I
Me too.
Power Glide. Dude, I would love Power Glide. And who was the red tank? I would love the red Warpath. Was that his name? I would love for them to do, like, I think they've made him a few times now, but put him on that card would be pretty fantastic. Elijah said, I gotta stay focused on new to mythic or on mythics, but yeah, I love Monster Force. It looks amazing.
I hear you,
Yep.
Elijah. I hear you, bro.
Beachcomber, Huffer, I want all of those. So far, the ones that they've made is Bumblebee, Gears, and Brawn are the ones that I have them. And those are the ones they've made so far on the retro cards. Chris Johnson says always apply heat. Yeah, a lot of people missed out on Beachcomber, so that would be cool. Yeah, I'd love for them to put Beachcomber. Yeah, I have the deluxe one pre-ordered, but they need to put him on that retro card for sure. Um, oh, half the party was rescued and survived. There we go. Did they eat their family? Is that how they survived? Let's see here. Trying to avoid another line, but Monster Force isn't helping, of course. Um, do those Operation Monster Force figures scale okay with Valiverse? 100%.
They do.
100%. Yeah, you could throw those guys in your Vanguard and be off to the races. Um, that's right. That's right. Wheelie. That's right. Yeah, Wheelie is his wave mate. Uh, Andy says he's been avoiding Monster Force, but when Chatworth comes out, he'll be awfully tempted. Absolutely.
Mhm.
For sure. Yeah, Andy says Warpath. Yep. Chris Johnson, same size as Beliverse. Brian Carr says Mondo told me that I can't afford to get into Monster Force. Yeah,
Mondo's like, no,
Mondo's
no, no.
freaking
We
killing
want
it.
your money.
Yeah.
You see that
All right.
Daredevil? They've got a Daredevil like from animated, and he's like kind of shadowed and stuff from Mondo.
Yeah.
He looks good.
If Mondo, honestly, I am so happy that Mondo is all about 1/6 because if they did 1/12, I'd be in trouble. I do know that their real Ghostbusters are 1/12. I have them. I've got all 4 of them pre-ordered. I saw Janine at the desk at New York Comic Con. That looked amazing. And their He-Mans at 1/12 scale look amazing as well. But yeah, dude, if they made all of these in 1/12, I'd be in trouble. I'd be so in trouble. It's the 1/6 that's keeping me away from buying them, which is fun. All right, you got any more pickups?
Yes, sorry. I got 3 more. I've got for my stepson, I got the Han Solo, which actually looks like a young Harrison.
Yep.
And I've got I always dug this character as a kid. Sandman.
Yeah. My Target got like 6 of those. Got
I
like
know.
a whole case.
I'm gonna open this and see if I like it, but I might pick up one more to keep in the box. But it looks like it'd be cool, like for people that custom also.
Yeah.
Got kind of like the cool.
Kevin Hamilton has a good point here. He says Monster Force is going to make a lot of new fans at Legion's Con. Absolutely, because you know they're going to hit that con with. They're going to be bringing everything they've got in stock.
I hope they do. Yeah, them and Valiverse.
Right.
Between that and Mythics, it's over. And the new Cosmic Wave, over.
Yeah. My budget's through the roof right now. My next pickup is this was kind of like an impulse buy. I was at my Target this week and came across the Wolverine Weapon X. I pretty much buy almost any Wolverine, Batman, and Spider-Man figure I come across in the wild. So I did pick this up. A friend of mine got it locally as well, and he's digging it. Although he says all the claws come out of the hands, and so he's like, I don't know why they did that. So he's just like, got to glue them all in.
My wife got me this for my birthday.
Nice.
Huge Silver Surfer fan. So thank you.
That's incredible. That's beautiful. I love that pose.
Yeah, I do too. Love it. Huge Surfer fan.
Yeah.
So
dude, McFarlane has that large, that size Punisher out right now, but then the Wolverine that they did is the yellow and brown suit's the smaller statue. And I wish they were the same size. Like if Punisher and Wolverine were the same size, I would snag them both. But I think I have to get that Punisher one. It looks so good.
It does.
I have a couple of Joes up next. This was kind of funny. My local Target got these in and had a bunch of them on shelf. I knew I had it pre-ordered. I knew it had already shipped. It was on its way to me, so I had to leave it on the shelf.
Cool.
Then Jeff was like, hey, can you pick one up and ship it to me? I did. I bought one at the store and sent it to Jeff, but then mine arrived in the mail. So it was funny. Yeah, dude, isn't that great? Like
the yellow one for some reason. I'm like, I need one.
Perfect. Yeah. And you know what I did not realize until just now? I'm so stupid. I did not realize that this is a Joe and a Cobra set. I thought these were both like Cobra troopers. Like I didn't realize. I looked at the artwork and I'm like, oh, they're fighting one another. Like I was so stupid. I didn't realize that the red one is Cobra and the yellow is a Joe, and they're fighting each other. I did not know that. That shows you how much I just blindly buy stuff and not pick it up and pay attention to it. And then this guy I pre-ordered almost 2 years ago. If anybody knows why in the world it took 2 years for this guy to come out. I'd like to know, but I'll show you. Like they're in like the 180s now. Look at that number, 149 on this guy. That's crazy. But dial tone, love this guy. Finally have him in hand. I'm just glad he wasn't like vaporware and never showed up. Do you have any more pickups? Because I have one left.
No, I was just looking at the chat. Kevin got the Legions Con exclusive Valaverse from his mystery box and a Bloody Pandora. I was like, wow, bro.
Dang, that's awesome.
That's
Yeah,
La Muerta, right? La Muerta.
yeah. There's the Titans Toy Expo is going to be on October 29th, and they're going to have the Legion's Con exclusive Sidewinder there, the Day of the Dead version there. And I was going to get a friend to buy it. That's in Tennessee, in Nashville. I was going to ask him to get it for me and send it to me, but then I realized, oh, I'm literally going to be at Legion's Con the next weekend, the
Right.
very next weekend. I'm like, there's no need.
Not to be confused with this La Muerta.
Yeah, she's so awesome. My last pickup is going to make two people in the chat very happy. Well, one person's not in the chat. It's going to make Andy very happy and our good buddy Blake, because I don't buy many of these, but I had to get this one. This is the Joy Toy Space Marine 2 Lieutenant Titus. I love this game and I love this character. He is like the main character of the game. I just absolutely love this guy, and so I had to get it. There are two versions of this. This one was like in the 50s. The other versions is like in the 60s or 70s. The other one comes with a little more stuff and light up eyes, so some electronics. I didn't end up getting that one. I ended up getting the base version, because that's all I really need for my collection. But that's all my pickups.
Nice, good stuff.
Oh, let's see. Curtis says Can of Beans has real metal claws that you can replace the Marvel Legends with. That's awesome. I may do that. Yeah, Kevin, you lucked out on your mystery box. That's
really
amazing. Brian says JMax77, you are absolutely right, but Mode 2 is my soft spot, and if you don't get them now, the aftermarket's always going to be higher for Mondo. So just had to forego some other things. Yeah, absolutely. Kevin said, yeah, got my dial tone sometime back, and had to sell him since resale was so high. Wow. Yeah. Like, I don't know what happened. It's like a very small portion of dial tones got out, somehow escaped Hasbro. I don't know. But it was a very small amount got out because there's reviews out there. Some people found them like months ago, like months and months ago, right? Like 5-6 months ago. And for some reason, the rest of the stock was just held up. I don't know if there was a mess up at the factory and they didn't produce enough. I have no idea what the holdup was on that guy. But yeah, I'm just glad to finally have him. Kevin says he has the black version of that La Muerta and loves it.
Me too. Great figures.
Oh yeah, and yeah, you sold your snow job for like 110, dude. That's crazy. Yeah. All right, so let's get into it now. We're going to get into our unboxings. All right, so you and I are both going to be unboxing the Operation Monster Force Halloween Boy figure. I was looking on the back. In addition, Declan is able to recruit 2 new allies, the mysterious Halloween Boy and a creature from America's past, a being who calls himself the Donner Party. With these 2 new additions, Operation Monster Force, will they be enough to answer the Forgotten King's Dark Escalation? That's what they're calling Wave 2 is Dark Escalation, which is pretty cool. So that I guess that's their way of working in 2 other characters from existing toy lines, much like they did in Wave 1 with what was the guy's name? The werewolf?
Kilowog or Veteran William?
Veteran Williams. Yeah, like that was wasn't that like an existing character that they had already put out, and so they were like, oh, let's just he's a werewolf, so let's like repackage him.
He had a couple of versions, right?
Yeah, released prior to Operation Monster Force.
That's a great figure too, by the way.
I love the packaging on these things, man.
I do
like
too.
So the boxes are very, very thick. Now, somebody in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the first time we're getting Gridiron Studios weapons with Operation Monster Force? So these weapons should be a different style, different quality from First Wave. Let me know in the chat. Seems like I'll remember that. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that sword is dope.
Very cool.
Got a bunch of different hand options.
Just a beautiful orange too, really vibrant.
So bright and vibrant. Yeah, dude. Like I could see so many head swaps with this. I just love this character. He just looks so diabolical. Like he looks like he belongs in the Mezco. What's their proprietary line called the Rumble
Yes.
Society?
Yeah.
Like
I
if
totally
if
see
if
that.
Mezco made a soft goods version of this, I would not be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like it would fit in their world.
Well, I love that they're, going to other creators, comic creators and making figures out of them. What a dream.
Yeah, dude.
Something that you created turned into an action figure.
Look at that. He looks awesome. The painting on that little skull on his forehead looks great.
I love the grin. He's got that grin.
Yeah, it seems like all the little things on his each one of the little pouches is modular. So like all of these 4 pouches that can be removed. He does have a plug both here on the back and on his back for like a backpack or something else to plug into his gear. He's got 2 holsters. And the reason he has 2 holsters is because he has 2 pistols.
These guns are so good too. Come on, Hasbro.
Nope. Hasbro's like, nah,
game.
forget it.
What was that knife you showed me yesterday?
Oh, the knife that comes with Punisher. It's like bubble gum. May as well be bubble gum, man. That thing is just so goofy.
I mean, Hasbro's got it. I mean, I guarantee that people that work at Hasbro are buying these figures. These are so good. Don't get me wrong, I love classified, but these are just
dude.
phenomenal.
I'm having a heck of a time getting the blast effects into the pistols. Maybe they don't fit.
They don't.
Maybe they don't fit the pistols.
They fit in the rifle.
Oh, I'm sure they do. But
a suppressor too. Got the smoke effects, blast effects. Yeah,
dude, this guy poses so well. Just check this guy out.
Look at that. I got him standing sideways, and he's just totally balanced.
And the articulation is great. I'm gonna go over the articulation because Curtis is in the chat and he doesn't have one of these yet. Just look how he can pose up. So Curtis, if you have ever in your life messed with a G.I. Joe Classified Series figure, you know what you're getting here, for sure. It's definitely, look how far he can look up. So his neck is on like that 2-point system, so he can shunt forward and back. He can look down that far, bury his chin in his chest, even though we have there's an upper and a lower torso joint, but because of that vest piece, you're not going to be able to get that in there. He does have a good a good butterfly, so the arm can go back that far and across his chest a little bit. Again, that vest is going to hold it up, but he does have a nice butterfly joint. Yeah, Greg's showing off some of the weapons there. He does have a full swivel and bobble at the waist, so lots of waist articulation. They do have the drop down hips. So he does have that going for him, so he can kick all the way forward, all the way out to the side, back about that far. We have upper thigh swivel, double jointed pinless knees and elbows. You can only go about that far back. Let's do the elbows. Good crunch on the elbows. And then we have boot articulation. So we had a boot swivel, and we got a hinge and a forward-facing pin down there. Oh, and his elbow pads. We're gonna put those on. Those come in the
Yeah.
accessories bin. Let's put the elbow pads on. What's the chat talking about?
I don't know. Curtis says, I just want a zombie apocalypse party to ride in my Vanguard and plow into those new Four Horsemen modern zombies. And he says,
There
I
you
can't
go.
start another line. Heinrich says, I'm very impressed with Operation Monster Force.
Oh my God, they are
Phenomenal.
If you've ever held a G.I. Joe Classified Series figure and you were like, what would this be like if it was made with better plastic? That's what this is. Because Hasbro's figures will come off very gummy. There is no gumminess here. You're not
No.
bending the plastic that this is made out of. These are solid. They feel very much like an a Valaverse figure. They're just
Yeah.
the highest quality plastic that can be used on an action figure. I mean, that's what we're going after, right? That's what
Elijah says, great looking figure.
Yeah,
Mine's
he is.
super tight, so I'm gonna give him a bath. I'm not messing
Yep.
around.
Here's the sword he comes with. He has a little flame effect that you can put on either side. So it looks really cool. He
Like a
does have
Dracula and a sword.
Look at that. He has a removable magazine, little bullets even painted. And then he does have, sorry if you already showed this off, he's got like a suppressor that you can put on the end of the rifle. So yeah, he's got a little knife. Let's put that in his, does come with a little knife. Let's put that in his chest sheath. Let's put his pistols in his side holsters.
This dude looks so good.
Oh, I have an extra little pouch here in the bag. So I'm gonna put that on his back. See if that'll plug in. And it does. We have a little plug that in right there on his back. He has 3 blast effects, and I had a really hard time trying to fit them into the pistol. So he has 3 different blast effects, different sizes, different lengths. He even has a smoking effect, which I love. I wish every figure came with a smoking effect for their weapons.
Yeah, that was genius going through Gridiron for sure.
Did anybody in the chat confirm that? Is that correct? That I do remember reading that somewhere and being told that that Gridiron took over the weapon production for Operation Monster Force for Wave 2. So
I hope that's right. I don't know if does it say it on the box.
That's a good idea. I probably should.
Yes, weapons designed by Gridiron Studios.
Here we go. All the confirmation we need. It's on the box.
I like that Dr. Kilgari too.
There's so many from this wave that I wanted to get, but I had to like pare it down to just my
Legion's
favorites.
Con, baby. 3 weeks.
Legion's Con, yeah. I mean, look at this guy. Look at this. We've got a flaming sword, bright orange outfit, and that weapon is crazy. Like this is just a beautiful figure. So many really cool things.
Did you put on his arm? His elbow pads? I'm sorry.
Yep. Put his elbow pads on his arms. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna heat him up first before I.
Brian says, "I do not want these. Please stop." Yeah, those are fun. Hey, you know what? You could just get that one. Just get Halloween Boy and just say, "Hey, I'm a fan of Halloween Boy, and I'm not buying any more." But we know that won't happen.
You need this, Brian.
That's on top of the fact that he comes with a little base that you can stand up behind him or lay down flat and put his feet on. So much stuff.
Great figure. He might be on a list, on an upcoming list.
Yeah, right.
That
Chris Johnson is absolutely correct. You get what you pay for. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to complain too much about G.I. Joe Classified Series. I love them. There's the nostalgia there. This is $25. Actually, now I think they're $27.99. They just went up $2. You get a lot of bang for your buck. This is a solid quality figure that comes with a lot of stuff. This is the best thing that Hasbro makes. You're not getting this much stuff with a Black Series for the same price. You're not getting this much stuff for a Marvel Legends, same price. They're solid. But these Monster Force figures are $40 each. They're $39.99, but you get a ton of stuff and they're super well made. They're better than this. And he's correct. You get what you pay for. Absolutely.
No hands.
100,
Nothing
100%.
extra. Nothing extra at all.
Yeah.
Just the gun.
They're glad he got that pistol. Be happy about it.
Right?
All right. Yeah. Andy says, whatever you do, Greg, do not Tigre your Halloween boy.
No. Say no more.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Chris says Gridiron from the get-go. Was Gridiron doing their weapons in
I
season
don't know.
one?
I believe so, but I don't know for sure. Chris
Don't know.
says yes. I believe Chris.
All right. Let's kick our show down the road to the next segment, which is not too different from this segment. Did I do the unboxing video? I don't think I did. Anyway. Double down. So today, for the double down, you're getting a double unboxing because what we wanted to do is, since it's the Halloween season and this just came out, we wanted to open and discuss the Jersey Devil, also known as the Leeds Devil. So we're doing kind of like two unboxings today, but this is more of this is our double down. This is what we're going to talk about, like really get into the to the nitty gritty. I have not opened mine up yet. Mine's still sealed. There's the tape on that side. There's the tape on that side. So here is the package. If you guys have ever gotten a figure obscura, you know what you're getting yourself into. You have this nice woodland scene on that side. And is it the same thing? No, it's a little different on this side. It's a night woodland scene, little decrepit castle in the background, all beautifully painted here. Is this Nate or the other gentleman that's helping Nate? Let's see here. Package design and illustration by Nate Barch, photography by Trevor Williams and Bradley Treadaway. There we go. All right. The inside of the package has a little write-up on the back, some of the newspaper sightings of the Jersey Devil. And Greg, you've already opened yours up, right? Like you already have yours?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to cut mine open and get mine going. Now, I'm going to follow the instructions of the masters here in the chat who have told me already, if you're having trouble with the wings, what you need to do is heat the holes. Pop. I think on Curtis's exploded review, I think what he did was he heated the holes, pressed the wings in, and then held them while the plastic cooled, and they should have a tight fit. Ooh, he smells good. It's a good smell to it. I know Terrence doesn't let me sniffing
The body
figures.
is phenomenal. I'll let you open yours up, but just the physical, just the body is amazing.
Now, I believe Curtis said that this is the Frankenstein's monster body, just without the sculpted.
Yeah,
without the sculpted stitching, right?
Yes.
All right. Did you see the custom that David Williams did, where he took the body from this but put on the head and the neck piece from the Krampus, the Black Krampus?
No, I was thinking about doing that myself, just to see what it looks like. But I didn't see David's. Did it look good? It did.
Dude, it looks phenomenal. It looks so good.
Okay.
Yeah, so he took this neck, so it's this body, head to toe, except for the, shoulders to toe. He took the neck piece off and the head and replaced it with the Krampus neck piece and head, and it just looks like the most perfect Krampus you've ever seen.
Yeah,
I had 3 local friends who are cherry pickers when it comes to Mythics. Each one of them got this figure in, and they all received it before me. I was the last one of the 4 of my local friends to get this guy.
I was on the late train for Otho and Urzak. Like, I literally got those last, and I guess I'm not saying they felt bad, but I got my Jersey Devil like boom, like laser quick. So I'm great.
Yeah, I think I got my Jersey Devil like the first day they offered them up, or I got my shipping notification. I must have been in like the very first wave.
But I love the
All of my
legs.
friends have said the same thing. The wings are impossible to stay on, but they all were like, but they are beautiful. And they are. Like, I love that translucency on them. That is just absolutely gorgeous. It definitely looks like a clearish membrane. That
Yeah, the
is
wings are
fantastic.
amazing. The wings are beautiful. That's what I
I
sat
am
there
not
with.
going to attempt to put my wings on camera, so it's not even happening, guys. He does come with a base.
See you, Brian.
Um, See you, Brian. Have a good weekend, buddy. He does come with a stand to help him stand. Um, it's coming across on my camera as much brighter orange than it is. It's kind of like a rust color,
Mm-hmm.
like a
Yeah,
rusty brown,
rust.
like a
Beautiful.
brick color.
I love that
It
stuff.
is a nice color. I do
Yeah.
like it. Um, oh my gosh, yeah, the body's fantastic.
Yes, absolutely.
So what besides the I probably should have paid more attention. Besides the head and the neck piece, like what all is new here? Like this new lower
The
part right
lower
here is
legs
new.
are the Wendaji,
Oh, nice.
and the hooves I think
Okay,
are new,
very cool.
but I could be wrong. But yeah, the lower
Yeah,
legs.
he's
I love the loin, the soft
yeah,
loin. It's just
yeah.
a
One of the
great
things,
monster body. Sorry.
yeah. No, I was going to say one of the things that Curtis did point out in his exploded review was this is the first time the Four Horsemen have made a figure where there's no like lower armor.
Mhm.
like they actually have to produce like an actual piece of like human body to go here as opposed to because it's usually always like covered up, which is kind of cool.
For
What's
sure,
happening
William.
in
William's telling me to heat it up. Yeah, I'm not forcing it too much. I had this,
yeah
I took this on my little getaway, honeymoon weekend getaway, and I opened them up in the hotel, but I didn't really do any crazy posing.
I'm not
Because
going to do anything more than this right
his
here.
legs are a little, but it's just the sculpt, you know?
Yeah,
It's just the chest looks kind of like our stomach muscles, right, Mark?
of course. I think they when they scanned
Orioles.
us when they scanned us
Yeah.
and they did a body scan of us at Legion's Con last year, we didn't know what it was for, and now we do.
Yeah. They're like, guys, don't eat that sandwich yet. Let me do a scan.
Yep.
I said, okay, you
And
got it.
they're like, Greg, we're going to use you on the Jersey Devil. Mark, you're going to go on Ganesha.
Right.
So
But he's tall though, like with
yeah,
the
he's very
hooves,
tall.
with the added hooves and just the neck piece, he
This is
is
phenomenal.
very tall. Very tall.
Curtis is saying, yeah, pretty much all new from head to toe. Yeah, because we have seen the body and the arms before on the Frankenstein monster, but not clean like this. All the sculpting has been removed, all
Yeah.
the stitch lines and body parts, how it's all been put together. I have to tell you, I've watched a lot of like Jersey Devil videos leading up to this guy. Not of the figure, like of like historical sightings and things, and he always looks kind of goofy, but the Four Horsemen, like Eric really found a way to like make this guy scary because typically he doesn't really look that scary. Like he's kind of skinny and emaciated, and like I wouldn't even be scared if I saw that thing in the wild. I'd just be like, what the freak is that, but yeah, I mean, he can't really look up like in the sky, but he can look up that far, and that's pretty cool. And then, of course, he looks great looking down. I have to tell you, I think I prefer the mouth closed head
I do
than
too. Yeah, I'm with you.
than the screaming head.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, they're
I
both
don't know
rad,
why.
but
I don't know why. Maybe it's to me that just looks scarier. But yeah, like that's terrifying right there.
just a awesome, like kind of demonic figure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try the Krampus today probably and see how it looks.
I'll send you the picture after.
Okay.
Um, yeah, the bone weapons are great. Here are the two weapons you get with him. That looks pretty fantastic. And then again, we're seeing this head sculpt again. I just did the heads pack review from All Stars Wave 6, and we got something very similar. This looks like one of the heads we got, just minus the horns. Looks like one of the heads that came with Trapiculi, which is really cool that he comes with that. And we have, of course, extra hands and the book that Jeremy puts together. So I can't wait to sort of read this. And I love that artwork right there for the
Yes,
pin.
I got one
So
for
yeah.
you.
And I think I want the coffee mug. I probably should have did the all in like you, but I didn't. But I did. If anybody noticed, that's why I was using my Frankenstein's monster coffee mug today. This is the only coffee mug I've ever purchased. But
You wanted the open mouth pin, or was it a closed?
whichever one you don't want.
I don't remember which one you said you wanted, but
I said
will.
I think I like the closed mouth one, like the straight on
The pin.
look.
Oh, okay. I'll bring that one to Legion's Con.
If you remember, if you don't worry about it,
I'll
dude.
remember.
Yeah, this is pretty phenomenal. And thanks to Curtis for taking like I don't think anybody like realizes when Curtis gets a figure, he pays for it the same way we do. And then he promptly goes and tears it apart. Like he was pulling the knees off of the knee joints, taking that apart, like taking the ungluing the horns from the head, like I would never do that, but that's Curtis going the extra mile for you. So if you head over to Art by Ackerman's YouTube channel. He just celebrated passing 2,000 subscribers
Yes,
last
absolutely.
week.
Congrats, my man.
And yeah, just the fact that he takes his own money, $70, $80, and then like tears that figure down to its bare parts is pretty crazy. Let's see here. Let's see. Eric Miller says, got my Jersey Devil today, but I'm stuck at work.
Oh,
Stuck at work? Stuck at what you love to do? Come on. Is that
no,
really
he's got
stuck?
another job.
Oh, that's the other job.
The other
Okay.
job.
You really should do it with hot water. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. I think the hand, lower arms, and pelvis might be the only pieces that we've had before. Heinrich says he loves the screaming head. Heinrich also says good luck getting the tail to stick into the boom boom hole.
It
As Curtis,
does fall out. You got
I
to
tell you what,
really
like
jam it in.
I will, what I would probably recommend and what I thought about doing is because Curtis talked about taking the tail off of this piece. Since the tail is removable from this piece, glue this piece in. And then if you
Yeah,
ever have to box it up, take it apart here at this part,
I
right?
know it's two
Then you
pieces.
can put that back in. I may just glue it in because I'm not fooling with tails that don't stick in. Like I did that with the Monkey King. Boy, I fought with that tail so hard.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, the coffee mug is very cool. You got it, right? Like you got the Jersey Devil coffee mug.
Yeah, it got
Pen is cool.
confiscated.
Yeah. Well, new wife, new life.
Exactly.
Congrats, Curtis, on the 2K. Yeah. Art Backman, thanks, guys. Love you always, man. Always heat the boom boom hole. Yeah.
Always.
And Curtis says, I glued my tail in. Yeah, I will probably be doing the same. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for our show today. Boy, I've got a mess. I just got an absolute mess I've got to clean up. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We are in the countdown to Legion's Con. Boy, it is getting close. It is getting close. We're 3 weeks out. I can already, I'm starting to feel the pain of the budget constraints. I'm doing good. I'm doing good though. I think I think with what I sold on eBay this past week, I have now cleared enough money for my must purchases. So now any money I make in the next 3 weeks before we leave, that's just icing on the cake. So I finally covered my must
Nice.
haves, my must buys.
Are
Although
you-
my
you
wife
guys
doesn't
are-
like that term, must buy. She's like, you don't have to buy anything. And I'm like, okay, fine. Exclusives then. We'll call
the
them
exclusives you must buy. It's the quantity that is the real,
Yeah.
issue. Yes, while Heinrich mentioned that tomorrow, he's already Borderland Horde will be our only guest on New to Mythics Live tomorrow. Heinrich was the guy that recruited them and jostled them and had them show up tomorrow. So he is going to co-host and ask the questions. And I'm just going to sit there and press buttons. So no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're excited to have Borderland Horde tomorrow. They are new authorized retailers for new to mythics and cosmetics.
Yeah, that's awesome. Heinrich,
And,
it was he asked me if I would pop on for a little bit to talk about some of the heads that I painted up, because I have been on paint detail crazy for Heinrich. He sent me a whole bunch in a trade. He was like, "I'll trade you a Mezco Conan for some painted heads," and I'm like, "You got it, dude.
done
I'll take
deal.
that day. I'll take it 14 times a day. I'll take that deal." So
This guy is
so yeah.
phenomenal. A really good painter
Thank you,
right
man.
here.
I appreciate it. I do my best. I wouldn't say phenomenal, but I do my best. But yeah, I'll try to pop in at some point
Okay.
tomorrow, if
I
I
will send
can,
you
for
the link.
sure. I will be back on painting today. I primed yesterday on the next round of heads for Heinrich. Heinrich, I hope you got your box this week. And we also did a trade because he and I traded some of the stuff we got in our um, Valiverse mystery box.
Nice.
William Houston says, I've been posing my Jersey Devil a lot. I keep putting the tail back in, no problem. The tail helps him stand and gives him
Trapiculi
some.
too. The tail pops out. So
Yeah.
got it.
I didn't have as much trouble with my Trapiculi as I did my Monkey King. So I'm really hoping that this guy pops in pretty nicely. So if not, he looks great without it. I don't know. Like right now, I don't know how he's going to look. But as soon as I finish up this show, I got to clean my room up, and then I'm going to go heat the holes on my back and get my
Hit
wings
them
in,
holes,
and then
buddy.
just
Let me know how
and
it
then
goes.
yeah, because I think he really needs those wings. Yeah, I think he's going to look
Heinrich says
great.
box arrives today.
Oh, nice. Great. Yeah, perfect. That's awesome. Can't wait to see what you think of the next round of heads. It was a lot. I think it was like 5 or 6 heads this time.
Damn.
So yeah, send them in waves. Send them in waves. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for the show. Jump on tomorrow with New the Mythics. If you guys can catch that tomorrow, that'll be great. It starts at 9 a.m. and runs until about 9 p.m. Tomorrow evening.
At
So
least.
at least.
Absolutely. Thank you
And
guys.
then
Congrats too. Thanks for the well wishes.
yeah.
Congrats for getting married. Thank you guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, man. Absolutely. So we love you guys in the chat very much. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. And thank you for doing the show with me today, man. I love you as always. And we will see you guys next week.